Hey guys, we're here to bring you at-home workout number 66. It's the workout of the day for Monday, May 18th, and happy birthday to Tim Call. We'll start with a 400-meter warm-up run. When you come in, 10 rolling sit-ups. So that's the sit-up where you roll back, try to touch your feet to the floor. There we go. At the top, lean forward, try to touch those toes. Repeat 10 times. Then 10 Spider-Man lunges, that'll be 5 each side, big long step, elbow on the inside of the foot, and 10 push-ups. Make them good. In warm-up is the best time to work on your perfect push-up. Okay, so nice tight body, hips just above parallel at the bottom, chest is touching, hands and toes, and that's it. Okay, then we're going to do a little 3-rounder. You're going to work for 20 seconds and rest for 20 seconds. The first movement is going to be a Russian.
Rest for 10, right?
Sorry, rest for 10.
Perfect.
Yes. Work for 20, rest for 10. Tabata style. So he's going to start with a Russian swing. Okay, he's going to do that for 20 seconds. Rest for 10, and then 2 arm push press. Bring the feet in closer. He's going to dip drive and press overhead, really squeezing that butt at the top. And then put the kettlebell down and do 20 seconds of high knees. Okay, see how many reps of high knees you can get in those 20 seconds. No rest, right back to the top, swings, presses, high knees, and then a third time through. All right, at the end of that, we're going to make use of these lacrosse balls. If you haven't picked up your lacrosse ball yet, hopefully you have something at home similar to this, a baseball, a softball. Worst case, even a really hard water bottle might work for what we're trying to do. Okay, so we're going to be doing 45 seconds of a thoracic mash. So that's, you're going to find the shoulder blade and just kind of run right along the inside of the shoulder blade. Okay, here, 45 seconds, and then along the other side for 45 seconds.
Laying on your back.
Oh, right, we should specify when you're doing this. Right, you're actually on the ground. Okay, and you can even move this arm around to feel it in different places. All right, that's gonna hurt, guys. We haven't done that, well, in like 66 days now, so that's probably gonna feel pretty spicy. Feel free to do more than 45 seconds if you need to.
Yeah.
All right, and that'll take you to the workout of the day.
Yeah, guys, so the workout of the day is going to be 10 1-minute rounds with 1 minute of rest in between. In that 1 minute, you'll knock out 20 air squats as fast as you can, and then immediately grab your kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you have, barbell, and you're going to finish out the rest of that minute with push presses, and you're just going to fire through. If you're going dumbbell or kettlebell, you're going to try and go one arm for the first minute, rest a minute, the other arm for the second minute, keep alternating. It may get to the point where you're breaking down, you have to switch mid-round, and we'll kind of mess with that in a second. Before we get into that, that air squat is the first move, so I call 3, 2, 1, go. Nikki's going to start firing through some squats. She's going down nice and deep. She's squeezing her butt and her quads at the top to get full extension at the hip and knee joint. Yeah, you're good there. Try and think about, 10 rounds, 20 a round. You're getting 200 air squats in. This is a chance to work speed, but it's also a chance to make them look beautiful, right? You get the downtime in between to think about, can you drive the knees out? Can you keep your weight balanced in your feet? Can you get into that really deep squat over and over again?
If you know that you may not go deep enough left to your own devices, you're not going to necessarily have a coach watching over you, feel free to video yourself a few times. Check yourself, are you going below parallel? And you can find an object around the house that you want to hit at the bottom of the squat. Okay, so I know if I hit this chair every time, I'm going to be below parallel. Okay, just gently tapping it, but that's going to keep it real when I'm on round 10 and I don't want to go deep anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, so that you go rip through 20 of those. That's going to take between 20 and maybe 35 seconds at the end if you're getting real tired. And then again, the remainder of that minute is spent doing single arm push presses. So Nikki's pulling her body in nice and tight. She's got those knuckles pulled under her chin. Feet are just a little bit, really about deadlift stance, kind of hip width apart. She's going to lock her abs, giving me a little dip, and then extend right up overhead. You really want to think about snapping those quads and glutes every single rep here. Especially in the later rounds, once you're 100 plus squats in, that leg drive is going to start to disappear. Focus on that technique, get that drive each time. If you've got a dumbbell, you want to demo this with a dumbbell real quick?
Sure.
We just changed the positioning a little bit. She's going to barely prop the head of the dumbbell on her shoulder. Can you give me a couple of these? But otherwise, it's about the same. Notice at the top, that bicep is right by her ear, and her ribs are pulled down with her abs, so she's not arching her back in any major way. Cool. Yeah, if you're going barbell with this, you're going to go two-hand push presses, and you can just fire on away.
I would imagine the weight would be 95-65. We didn't talk about that.
Yeah, we didn't talk. 95-65 would get you about the right rep count.
Okay.
If you are not going single arm push presses, if your weight's too heavy or whatever, we can go double arm push presses, right? Same thing you're doing in the warm up, hands are together. There's several different ways you can grip that bell, by the horn, by the handle, by the bell, and you go firing away two hand. Or if you don't feel comfortable going overhead, we can go into floor presses. So floor press, Nikki's going to drop down to the ground. She pulls her elbow in, and she's just going a bench press on the floor. And that'll work just as well. If your weight's heavy, you can go two-hand. The point is you're going to get a lot of press outs during this workout, whether it's overhead or from the floor. 10 rounds of that, 1 minute off in between each round.
All right. Score is going to be
Total push presses.
total number to push press. It's going to be a big number, guys.
Okay.
So you can keep track. After every round, you're going to have a minute break. Write that number down so you can add it up at the end.
300 push presses.
300.
Kill it.
Not so sure about that. All right, for the cash out, it is a 400-meter sprint. We've been doing a lot of 400-meter runs, but we've not done just a straight-out sprint. How fast can you go? Your legs are going to be a little tired, so give yourself some time after the squat and push press Metcon. Okay, stretch out those quads a little bit, head outside, get ready. 400-meter sprint. We want to see that score on the blog, see where you're at. Understanding everyone's 400 meters is a little bit different, but it'll be a good benchmark just for you to have. And that takes us to the cool down.
Yep. So for the cool down, we're going to get that lacrosse ball back out. We're going to go for the piriformis stretch. Actually, Nick, before you go down, just to show you. So if you're aiming kind of right through the meaty part of your glute. Nikki's got her head of her femur coming in right here to her side, so that's a bone point in your side. She's going to go around behind that and be rolling down kind of across there. To attack that area, she'll put the ball on it, and then she's going to kind of sit down there, cross her leg over, and the big thing is she's slightly tilted to that side. So she's not going straight into the back of the glute. She's just a little bit angled to the outside, so she can hit the outside of the hip. When you find something painful in there, you just start to very subtly move around and let it kind of smash around. You're going 1 minute per side on that move. That should feel good after all that running. After that, we're going to go the lumbar lacrosse ball smash. So here you're going to go just the little erectors on either side of the lumbar spine. So you go down low on the low back. And Nikki's going to start by just kind of laying down. And these muscles are best addressed with a lacrosse ball when you kind of put some weight on them, and then she's going to cut her body kind of back and forth across that lacrosse ball. Not across the actual spine, just across the ridge of muscle next to the spine. Real subtle little hip shimmies. And you want to just kind of relax and sink onto this thing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, feels great.
Terrible.
But yeah, you're going to spend 30 seconds on the side there. Find something tight and lean into it. That's it.
Okay.
Can't wait to see some 400-meter times roll in for this.
And for those who don't have a lacrosse ball, like I said, water bottle might work. Also, we have a lacrosse ball for every single one of you. So maybe once you see this video tonight, it prompts you to shoot us a text. We can leave a lacrosse ball outside our front door for you. No contact pickup. Come grab it. Or tomorrow at the 6 o'clock outdoor workout, John and Ricky will have them there.
Yep.
Okay.
Have fun.
Enjoy.